The sun rose gently over the red earth of Umu's village, painting the thatched roofs in gold. The sound of drums echoed in the distance. The festival had begun. Chike adjusted the collar of his embroidered shirt, while Adaeze, in her bright Ankara gown, smiled as she fastened coral beads around her neck. That morning, the village square was alive with laughter and color. Dancers twirled in circles, the rhythm of drums filling the air. Chike reached for Adaeze's hand as they stepped into the crowd together. Their matching outfits shimmered in the sunlight. They were the picture of unity, of tradition reborn. Later that afternoon, they found shade under the big mango tree behind Chike's father's compound. There, Chike poured fresh palm wine into a calabash and handed it to Adaeze. She laughed softly as he tried to impress her with his skill, spilling a few drops on the ground. "For the ancestors," he said playfully. A week later came the traditional wedding. It was the talk of the entire village. Chike wore a red izegu with golden lines, while Adaeze, radiant in a lace wrapper and coral beads, moved gracefully among the guests. The drummers beat their talking drums faster when she walked past, and even the elders nodded with approval. The air was filled with songs, palm wine, and blessings. That night, as the last of the guests left, Chike and Adaeze sat quietly by the fire outside their new home. The stars stretched endlessly above them, and the warm orange glow of the flames flickered on their faces. "We'll build something beautiful," Adaeze whispered. Chike smiled. We already have." The next morning, life returned to its peaceful rhythm. The market was full again. Women called out their prices, goats bleated, and traders haggled under the hot sun. Adaeze carried a woven basket filled with peppers and yams, while Chike followed behind with 2 baskets of cassava. They laughed as they argued over who bargained better. In their modern home, a blend of tradition and today, African art lined the walls, and woven mats brightened the floor. Chike read his newspaper as Adaeze arranged fresh flowers in a clay vase. The radio hummed an old high-life tune in the background. It was the balance they both loved, the spirit of the past and the promise of tomorrow. One evening, Adaeze went to the village stream, the same one where her grandmother once fetched water. She knelt gracefully to fill her calabash, her reflection shimmering in the ripples. Chike stood nearby, smiling, holding another calabash. The birds chirped softly, and the air smelled of rain and earth. As the sun began to set, they took an evening stroll along the red road that led back home. Their matching Ankara outfits swayed gently in the breeze. Children ran past them, laughing, while the orange sky melted into night. When harvest season came, Umu's was filled with song again. Drums, flutes, and laughter filled the air as villagers celebrated the harvest festival. Chike and Adaeze danced together in the center of the square, their movements perfectly in tune, a rhythm older than words. The people clapped and cheered as they spun in joy, the embodiment of unity and love. And as the celebration faded into the calm of night, the final scene was quiet and timeless, a portrait of 2 souls standing side by side. Chike and Adaeze looked into the distance, proud, confident, and deeply connected to their roots. The wind carried the scent of roasted maize and the soft sound of drums. They were the new face of tradition, modern yet rooted, joyful yet humble, proof that love, when grounded in culture, never fades.